You can't grasp the concept that I'll always be on set and have the whole crowd know I have control of you. I'll have a hold on you and will be controlling you like filthy voodoo magic while causing havoc like I always do. You know that I gotta have it when it comes to the tragic ways of the world. All I know is I can take away from the face of a girl the fact that sex is written all across it. I'll rewrite her history if it is she wants to get with me just because she's lacking epiphanies. And after that, I'll subtract the aftermath and act as if it never had been done. Understand what I'm saying? The king of this kingdom has been dumb. I'm a super saiyan, one that doesn't stoop to a newer, lower low with stupid little statements. I'm one of the bravest, one who can take this generation and make sense of what the inner child can't make sense of. And if I sense a foe nearby, I'll go toe to toe. If it is that I hereby right now say my sporadicness is magical with all of its wits, all of y'all will be on the difficult end of the measurements we measure, bitch. I'm on the run, running across your mind. I'm jogging my mind a mile a minute trying to remember what I'm trying to describe. I'm the kind of guy that is kind of wiser than Budweiser in the sensory system of one who could pry your third eyelid open, and I'm the reason behind why birds fly, and it really works. And behind scenes, because of the aerodynamics, I believe I can see out the third eye and have the perception that I will be one day highly respected and highly intelligent is what they'll call me. All I really know is there's nothing really wrong with me. Seriously, can we get the odyssey of the scenic route to be traveled now? I see the roots of a tree within a battleground. My family tree hangs in there. Barely though. We know that the noose hanging up here, it appears I've had it up here with people I barely know. Why? Because me being unwise, sometimes I barely joke. And when I'm on the stage, I get filled up on the rage and dishonor your face that is working its magic to really engage with the people in the place. This is the place to be. But basically, you don't meet nor have standards to be met with this basic needs. So y'all facing me, it ain't even a sweat. I'm uneven, and yes, when the scoreboard is uneven and there's a threat on the other end of the receiver that has been deceiving your work, I'm the deceiver that's for sure to turn your head around 360. You best believe I'm the next hip-hop head that is down to get into a freestyling, ciphering session, deciphering what 50 may have to say. Imagine if I clipped my fingers and I had the deliverance of Mayweather and Conor McGregor mixed together in every way, shape, and form. Even though I'm a heavyweight, I'm not of the norm anymore, so I can levitate because I'm that light. It's kind of like I'm of the speed of lightning, and let me entice men the way that I want to, because I best be number one on your list of the top 10. You know that I've got to be noted and be noticed like the landlord just evicted me. Understand what I'm saying? I'm rewriting history. If it's spelt on your face that you do not know what the hell that I am trying to say. I'ma negate the fact that you won't say shit back, and my body language will re-explain itself as it reenacts the reenactment that reenacts itself. So that's a happening of a happening that is so happening to be happening right now. It's a happening thing. It's the happiest thing that I could ever vow my vows to. I promise to stay proud as I'm too tall in stilts, standing in pride's youthfulness. You will get the uterus to work with you, and if you refuse a shit to finally make his baby steps from the cradle to the grave, then your uselessness will be taken away directly by me. Especially when my specialty is to be killing these MCs as I do it with ease. I'm the reincarnation of Eazy-E's son. Understand I'm second to none under the sun, a son of a gun. The one that is not to fuck with. It doesn't matter what I say, even if I let brains splatter all over the painted walls. It may just fall down, cause my mental walls always call out how I'm mental with the rage. I'm meant to be mentally engaging with people who have already engaged. Not with the wife, but with other men that are striking like pythons. And when it comes to the pen, I write quick like lightning as I brainstorm all night long. You know, if I were to write songs, it'd be the nicest, y'all. I'm rolling the dices, y'all. I'm like a poltergeist in the television screen. I'll television to you and me, and would you believe I wouldn't believe it to be believable too? I'll leave you people black and blue inside of a room and have the television tell you a vision that is so odd that you'll be feeling like you need to be turning the television off. My words in this type of song is not the type for all of y'all to get along with. Why? Because I write out my wrongs, bitch. I am a male that has been set to the side. That's kind of like blackmail, but I'm a white Caucasian, a hell of a guy. There ain't no one that is gonna be able to tell what kind of man I am, of a man I am. I demand my spam to be written all over the internet. I only said that because I did not know what I could rhyme with, and now that I can get into facts, my integers turns into words, and I'm a philosopher that will box with words, cause I'm a boxer first and a lyricist second. So you know, for the third point to be proven, I could wreck this intellect is something to be selected, even though you have selective hearing. Here in the moment, you can't really appear in the moment as a man that is making appearances seem to be like his appearances the MC to be. Nah, I'm the MC that enters and others envy, and then when he leaves, he makes the best of all exits that has ever existed. And yes, I'm a threat. I second guess none of y'all when it comes to you who permanently make a mark with the heartless way to start. As I bark with loudness up the wrong tree, y'all know that I will always go 110%. Who's as loud as me when I'm surrounding the room with clouds, with my clouded mind brainstorming what it doubted through the course of time. And I'm not Norman, my name is Michael. I'm not of the Norman. Michael will go psycho with the microgram of shrooms. I'll use some shrooms in the restrooms unless you give me more, not less views. And especially when I am to be compared to others, unlike y'all who are another whack MC to be unhappily making a lie that he could be of a comparison to Tupac Shakur. Apparently, you can't rock your baby to sleep, and I ain't talking to infant. Anyone out there that can spit this awkwardly as while I'm rhyming through the acapella that is so unique, you need the third perspective to be a bird's eye view from the sky. I do what many won't. And if I move chess pieces with telekinesis, it's a hell of a thesis that I tell every one of your leaders in the sensory system that is sensing me as a victim that has been victimized by the system's lies. The systematic way of living is just a gimmick, and why would we all want to abide by all the compromising we do to the laws? I don't understand. I'm climbing up the walls. What? I've been living in the rut. Plus, criminal living was a given. And guess what? What? My views were never gonna change. They were like AIDS running through the veins of a slut.